So I've just realised about 4 or 5 days in that I didn't actually do an intro for this vlog. So welcome back to the channel, guys. How you see me now is probably going to be a common theme throughout the vlog of me being sweaty or catching you after sessions. I feel like that's when I have the most to talk about. I feel like the gym's something that I use to kind of empty my thoughts. So you'll probably catch me somewhere within my session because that's where, as I said, I probably think the most. But anyway, just finished the 10k for this morning. And the rest of the vlog is kind of just going to be a week in the life of the important things to me: family, fitness, work, business. So yeah, just done my 10k then. I think that's the 3rd session of this week. I've got 2 more. But just before you see the rest of the vlog, I think a big thing for me, and something that I probably suffer with, is comparison. Now I've just done a 10k then, and I've done it in, or the average pace was 6:43. I probably could have pushed it maybe to 6-minute paces. But either way, at the start of this year, if you follow my Instagram, you would have seen this, I couldn't run more than 5 minutes. So on January the 1st this year, I went for it was meant to be a 5k time trial, so as fast as you can. And I ran 5 minutes and I couldn't do any more. And now I'm constantly doing 5, 10. On last week, I done a 12k, which is the furthest I've ran in a long time. And I think I need to stop comparing myself to the things I see on the internet, the things I see athletes do, because I'm nowhere near that. I probably train 6, 7 hours, 8 hours at a push in a week. I'm not ever going to be anywhere near that, especially with what I do in terms of all the things I've just said. Then obviously I've got a family, I've got work, I've got my business to run. I'm not a professional athlete. I'm not going to get anywhere near it. So I need to stop comparing myself to people. So that run that I was gutted that I didn't push and go a little bit faster on, if I look back to the start of this year, I would have been made up to run 10k. So it's a little small wins, and it's something that I preach to my clients when I speak to who's starting anything, but especially hybrid training. It's going to take a long time to get the hang of it. I've just watched a video then on YouTube from Jake Dearden, and if you don't know who that is, then you're probably living under a rock, or you're not in this world of hybrid training. But he said something that I didn't ever think about, and Hyrox has only been around for big for 3 years. So everyone's still relatively new to this. We're all trying to figure out what we're doing. So I've been doing it now for a year and a half, so I'm still a baby at it. So the progress I've made, to me, isn't where I want to be, but to me at the start of the year, it's everything. So yeah, I think the rest of the video will be me trying not to compare myself to the people, trying to enjoy the journey, trying to balance it out with work and family and my business, as I've said before. So yeah, this is the intro. I probably will start to do these obviously at the start and remember to do them. But yeah, next video you'll see, I don't know where I'll be, but yeah, welcome back to the vlogs. I hope that those warm-up sets are an indication of what's to come, because they felt heavy. Or have I just done this? I've just done this, haven't I? Let me add some. But I think I say it all the time about hybrid training, it's the nature of the beast, isn't it? I've got some erg work at the end, and I normally know when the strength stuff feels hard, that stuff's gonna feel a little bit easier. So we'll see. They felt good. They felt good. So session, and how it's gonna go is three sets of 6 deadlifts, 3 sets of 6 barbell bench, a few bits of accessory work, lower body stuff. I think I've got like split squat and something else. And then I finish off with some erg work of ski and row, 2 minutes moderate speed, 2 minutes moderate hard, 1 minute hard. I think it's twice for each erg. Twice? Did I just say? Twice for each erg. And then rest of the day, I've got a day off work today. That's why I'm in a new gym. I'll show you in a sec, but you probably would have seen already. But I'll show you around as I go around. But I've got a day with Nicole and the baby today, which will be nice. But I need to get this out the way first.
Enough of the code switching. Been hitting my soul, been on the ropes. I'm ready to grow, so get to know niggas. Keep your head up, I want you to grow with me.
See this gold on me, want you to glow with me.
Yeah, alright, okay. We get it. No contest. Wait.
See this gold on me,
Serve up,
want
nigga.
you to glow with me.
The world been dying, days is numbered, check the climate. I'm sick of it, fuck the harebrained scheme to get the riches quick. I played a long game with serene scene and I whipped this quick. From the back room to the heart.
The KPI for this block is a 5 rep max deadlift. So we're at 6 at the minute and we're halfway in. So I think I'm gonna be clever. And I probably could go for 160 for 6 and batter myself. Which isn't a good idea because this is the first session and I've still got 4 more weeks where I can progress. So I'm gonna keep me head on and not send it. Not because I don't want to, but because this is something I want to retest, and this is something you have to consider in your training. There's times to push and there's times to pull. I'm not saying you shouldn't go to failure or train till failure. I'm not saying that, but I don't think I've ever got 160 for 6 before. So I don't need to do it in week 4. So yeah, if your goal is to improve your strength, sometimes you just have to keep your head on and think, do I put the ceiling too high and then never get over that plateau, or do I slowly build up to that and then hit that ceiling and hopefully to glass ceiling and I can push through it. So yeah, I'm gonna put another 10 on the bar, get 150 for 6, get the confidence for that, and then I know that I can slowly build up to 155 next week, then 160. And I know then when I get to that 160 for 6, which I've never got before, I'll be able to hit it. So yeah, a little bit of a gem for you there.
The harebrained scheme to get the riches quick. I played a long game with serene scene and I whipped this quick. From the back room to the hearts, I'm in the thick of it. I grind too hard for y'all not to see me as star, bitch. I'm raising a bar like they really pay me to talk. My life been in shambles, but I got handles. I'm finishing at the rim. I remind you time and again that I'm really him. Oh, you ain't know? This shit not just for the show, but bet you entertain. Anybody not for me is below me. Blow me, you in the way. I live my dreams, I got it locked. The master keeping on me. Back in the field.
I won't tell you what I'm chasing for. Actually, I will. I want 180 for 6 in the retesting week, which is 4 or 5 weeks away. I think the most impressive deadlift is 200 for 1 or 2. I think it was 2. And that was at the start of this year. But then deadlifts haven't been in the program for a while, so I kind of fell off. But if I can get 180 for 6, which will be nearly double my body weight for 6 reps, which I'll take. But that's just given me so much confidence there, knowing that I can do 150 for 6 and it not feel like I'm about to rip my spinal cord out. So yeah, man. What have I got next? Bench press I think I've got next now. I'm probably gonna just try fly through this. I'll show you the gym. and I'll try fly through this session because
I've
gotta go soon.
Back in the field, running audibles with the team. Everything I got out the mother told my truth. I shake that fake shit. They praise you, then minimize you behind you. Just know I notice you. Stay woke, no joke. It really be the ones you closest to. Had to stop sleeping on myself like I ain't know the truth. Oh, this to me like it's really nobody code is this. And if you disagree, then you jaws and your claim get audited. Who you know do the beat and the talking and write the harm.
So how I've structured this set is, and what I do to make sure that I'm not using garbage reps to get to my top set, which that felt like. I've got one more set, which I'm probably going to add a little bit more weight and see if I can get closer to failure. However, two things that I do to make sure that I don't waste any time to get to those top sets, but still get enough reps in. Number one, use your log. So whatever weight you've done the week before, say I started a deadlift at 100 kg last week. If I start at 110 this week, I'm naturally going to progress and finish at a higher weight than I did the week before, because my floor is a little bit higher than the week before. So that's where you can make sure that you progressively overload. Second thing is using your RPE and determining, right, I've got 5 reps to do. I've just done 2 then, and that felt like a 4 or a 5 out of 10. So what's the point in wasting more time or more reps or more energy on garbage reps when I can put some load on and get enough mechanical tension to go close to failure? So I would just do 2 reps, right, add some more weight on, and just keep doing that until that RPE climbs up to like an 8. If I do 2 reps and that feels like an 8 out of 10, or 3 reps, then I know, right, let me go to war for these last 2 and get close to failure, and then just keep progressing that way. But stop wasting your time on garbage reps and stop wasting your energy on garbage reps. Have a few feelers, see how you feel, see how you perceive that weight feels, and then go from there. Do you know how nice it feels to get on some legs that are brand new? These are the little things that give me joy. Am I sad, guys, or no? I don't think I am. Let me tell you where a lot of you are going wrong with your rower. 2 things that I see commonly done wrong, or 3 actually. Number 1, where that dampener's set. A lot of people are setting that on 9 or 10 or 8, thinking the higher this is, the faster I'm going to get through my distances. Which, if you're doing something short, yeah, maybe you're onto something, but long distances, you're just going to burn yourself out. You're going to die out very quickly, so you're not going to get through till the end. Number 2, people using their arms a lot more than they need to. A lot of people, how I like to think of it is like a repeated deadlift. So in a deadlift, you don't row with your arms at the top. All your power comes from your legs up. With this, that little pull at the end is that last little bit before you reset, but all of your power comes from your legs, and then that initial knee bend pulling up to your legs are fully extended. That's where all your power comes from, and that's where you should focus the majority of your effort and your power in getting that bit right. And then number 3 is just people going balls to the wall and going as quick as they can, thinking again, the faster my arms and legs move, the faster I'm going to get to my time. But you want your reps and your strokes to be powerful, and you want them to be as long as you can, and then you can take your time to reset. Another reason why you want your dampener to be somewhere low, because the higher that dampener is, yes, the more air gets through the dampener, but then also you have less time to recover and reset. So you're setting yourself up for failure in terms of you have to pull harder, and then you also have to reset quicker. That's why you die out early. Take these 3 things on board, and you become a lot better at your row and even your ski. Where are we going, Alea? Shopping.
Me.
Yeah. Say hi, me. Are we going in here? No.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, be careful. Okay. What are you going to get, Alea?
What are we going to go and get?
No sweeties. Pajamas. So we are back home, and Alea's asleep for a couple of hours. So me and Nicole are just gonna chill. We're gonna eat and chill for the next couple of hours. It's 1 o'clock. We're gonna go out to a light show. What's the light show called?
River of Light.
River of Light. It's just like a light show that we have every year in town. So we're gonna take Alea. We took her. Did we take her last year? We did,
Yeah, but it was busy then.
We took her last year and it was proper busy, and she was like less than a year old, and we had to like cut through like restaurants to get out because it was literally a stampede. So this year hopefully it's going to be a lot smoother. We're going to go earlier. It's also later on when it's on. Last year we went on the first day, I think. So we're just going to chill out now, have some food, decompress, because shopping with a nearly 2-year-old who wants to run around everywhere is absolute madness. As you probably saw from the last video of her thinking we're going to get sweets instead of pajamas. So we're going to chill now, have some food, and then I think next time you'll see me will be at the light show. We've got a really good weekend planned. So it's man and Nicole's second wedding anniversary tomorrow. And also it was our 5-year anniversary of being together last Friday. So we're gonna go out tomorrow, have some food. Alea's gonna be minded by Nicole's cousin, and we're just gonna have me and her time without the baby, which will be nice. But anyway, before then, I'll catch you at the light show. Oh. Okay. Doesn't that mess with your head? Should we go? Whoa.
What did he say about the posters?
I have no idea. What's listening to?
How you can take a picture.
Look at the feet. See that? You can't take them out. Look.
Leah, smile for Daddy.
So we're out for bonfire night. And fun fact, this was like our first, man and Nicole's first, like, what's the word I'm
Official
looking for?
date
Tradition.
night. Yeah, tradition.
Like first tradition that we set up. I think we'd only been together for like 2 weeks. What are you looking at? So this is like our first tradition, so we love bonfire night, and it's amazing now to take Aaliyah to see them. We took her last year, but she was only 10 months old, so it's nice to see her actually know what's going on. Yeah? Yeah? She was a bit scared because of the noise, but she likes all the colours and stuff, so we're gonna go get some food now.
Yeah.
What would you like? A burger. Okay. Is it loud? Smell, Aaliyah.
Too loud, baby. Should we go get? What are we going to draw? Circles.
So I've had this little monkey for the afternoon while Nicole has gone out with some of her friends from church to get some lunch. And she won't see this until I put this out, but how does she do this every day? This has been a madness, and I've only had her for like 2 hours, if that. And it's madness. But I love her, and it's actually nice to spend some time with her and do a little bit of things with her, isn't it? You want to go there? We're gonna go get mummy now, thank God. So yeah, we're just gonna go and get. We're gonna go and get Nicole now. I think she's just finished. And then plan for the rest of the weekend, and probably the end of the vlog will be gonna chill for the afternoon now, and then tomorrow we're going to a farm shop with some of our friends, which would be nice. So I'll show you that, and then that'll probably be the end of the vlog. Oh, get me to her mum now, because I need to sit down. Do you like it? What's it doing? Hiya. So, me saying we're going to go back to Nicole hasn't worked out. Look what we're doing instead. She's found another one of these. What are you doing? Oh. Sit down, please. Thank you. So we have made it to Holly's farm shop. Don't know if you can see. And Aaliyah starts to fall asleep. With like 15 minutes left, so this can go one of two ways, but thankfully she has. You can see she has her aunties and uncle there, so hopefully that keeps her in a good mood. But they put all the little Christmassy bits out as well, so I'm going to take you and take you around.
What's that? I can see that. Joseph, that wasn't it?
Is it broken?
Another birdie. Aww. Ooh, I like this tinsel.
What is it? Birdie.
What are they doing, Aaliyah?
You're making them do kisses. Sorry. Go on, Aaliyah. What's it seen? What have you seen?
Biscoff cookie pie. I'm sure all of these cheesecakes are not baked.
Aaliyah, what have you got? Ooh.
Is that for me?
Dippy? No dippy. So that wraps up a week in the life. Hopefully you got a bit of an insight into what makes me tick, how I plan things, how my brain works sometimes, which I don't even understand. But it's just me documenting my life, basically. Hopefully you took a few gems away there. Hopefully you took some things that will be of help or of use to you if you're in the same situation. Trying to balance all of the things that we as men want to get out of life, which I'd hope you've got something in there that's family related, something in there that's fitness related, and something in there to better yourself, business, something else for your personal development. So hopefully that's helped. And from here, I'll probably start to put in a little bit more of the educational stuff, just because I know it will help a lot of people, especially people who have very specific needs that you can't get it in a 60-second video on Instagram. But if you do want some of them, my Instagram handle, I'll put it somewhere along here so you can go over to my Instagram page and get a little bit more information. And if you do want to work with me to kind of put all of this stuff together and balance everything, then again, just hit me up on Instagram and I'll give you some information. But for now, guys, I'm going to walk back to work. I'm going to enjoy some of this last bit of sun we have before winter truly kicks in. So yeah, guys, see you on the next one.